Why is Paul saying that y'all can't have y'all hair braided? And everybody was diamonds and ornaments and bracelets and tinkling and this and neck stretched out and butt shaking. And y'all seen it as, can you imagine y'all's face? He said, enough is a damn enough. Y'all say, y'all in school today. Y'all in school today. We getting a lot out today. 1 Timothy, there we go. Okay. I desire then that in every place the men should pray, lifting holy hands without anger or quarreling. Likewise, also the woman should adorn themselves in respectable apparel with modesty and self-control, not with braided hair and gold or pearls or costly attire. Why is Paul saying that y'all can't have y'all hair braided? Show me where there's a sin that the Most High said the daughters of Zion cannot braid their hair, your natural hair. Remember, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so what I'm getting is like, he was speaking to those that were in Rome and in Greece and in other places, right? So was it because those women were trying to look like other women of another nationality? They were kind of like, so he was like, don't do that. He was talking to them to keep them from trying to.
Let me help you. Praise Yah. Yes and no. So first of all of those people in all of those churches were Hebrews. There were Gentiles amongst them too. These are the lost, these are the other 9. Paul was sent to go to get the scattered sheep. When the house of Israel separated the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, the northern kingdom went to all the other nations. They went to Rome, they went to Greece, they become Grecians, they become Romans, they went to Samaria, they mixed, they become Gentiles. So when he went to the Gentiles, he was going to the Hebrew Gentiles, the other 12 tribes, the other 9 tribes. But they were Gentiles blood-born amongst them too, but they were just at the feet to receive. And that's why Yah loves them so much, because they was receiving. But he went to those were Hebrews. So he was talking to, now I'm gonna help you out by Yah. The reason why he's talking about this, Yah, I was like, thank you, y'all want me to bring it out in this one? Okay, let's go. The reason why he said that, he said, likewise, also the woman should adorn themselves with respectable apparel. That means they was dressing, they was like us now, the woman nowadays, right? That means they look just like the woman right now, right? That's what it means. They wasn't in respectable apparel, they wasn't modest, they didn't have no self-control, and they had their hair braided with gold and pearls, and their clothes were expensive. They had red bottoms, Gucci, braids, gold and diamonds. That's a black woman. That ain't no other nation. You better know yourself when you see yourself. All right? Remember I told y'all that earlier. You better know yourself in the scripture when you see yourself. They ain't the other nation. They ain't never dressed like that. That's the daughters of Zion. And you know why he said that? That's why y'all cursed y'all hair. Yah is about to explain to y'all in this lesson right now why he cursed your hair. Exactly what happened. And Paul is talking about it. That's what he's relating to. That's why you don't understand Paul, because you got to know the word to show yourself approved. He's talking about those daughters of Zion, and right then and there was braiding their hair and these elaborate. Now remember, the daughters of Zion hair was long at these times. Okay, their hair were long. Okay, so they were just braiding their hair and all these fancy braids and gold and pearls and dressing all fly, very expensive, not modest and not respectable. Now remember, they got big butts and big boobs and big legs, and they was dressing like right now, if you go downtown in any city and look at them, that's what they were doing. Ain't nothing new under the sun. And their hair was braided. Now, I was going to pull up where he cursed the hair.
Real quick question, just to make sure I'm following you.
Go ahead.
So he didn't want righteous women to be looking like that so that a distinction could be made, because if everybody was all looking alike, you couldn't tell who was righteous from who was just dressing like, whatever. That wasn't it either?
Nope. He was trying to bring the house of Israel back under covenant, under Torah, just like he's doing right now. This is why he told you to cover your head, put clothes on, dress modest. Remember, cover yourself, dress modest. He's doing the same thing I'm doing. It's the disciple. It's the Great Commission. He went to the house of the lost sheep of Israel to bring them back under covenant. So he went to them and said, this is not, you are out of Torah. You are to cover your head when you pray. See, we just went through that, what he said. Cover your head when you pray, dress in respectable apparel, modesty. Remember my lesson, cover yourself, go by long, shall cover yourself, self-control. That braided hair, now the reason he's talking about braided hair is because they were using the hair for seduction. Remember Jezebel, when Jehu came to slay her, the first thing she did was let her hair down. Remember, I taught y'all in the lesson about daughters of Zion, cover your head. Your hair has spirits over it. It's demonic. The demons are in that hair. So the demons will use that hair. So they was having braided long hair to seduce men with their clothing and all that. So Shaul was rebuking all that. Cover your head, wrap it up. Take those braids, wrap it around your head, put a head covering on your head, cover that. Take all those costly pearls and gold and costly attire. So I'll show because I have the clip where he said about I'm gonna curse your head. The reason why, and it's somewhere else. If anybody else, see, I got a lot, guys. I got a lot of wisdom in me because I've been alone with the Father for so long. Remember, he had me silent for years and years, every day studying. So there's so much I know. It's just in my heart. Remember, you write it in your heart. So there's things I know. So like, this is what happened. This is why he cursed the scabs of their head in the scripture. I got that scripture too, and you can, if you will, pull it up so they can read it. But what happened is, at this time, when y'all put that curse on the daughters of Zion here, matter of fact, I do need to pull it up. I do. Thank you, y'all. Y'all said I need to pull it up. Woman, don't braid your hair. Isaiah 23, Isaiah 3:16.
Isaiah 3 and 17.
There you go. I told you I got it. Isaiah. That's why I had it open. Remember, I read that before. That was wrong. Let's pull it up. He said, you got to pull it up. And now I know why he said it. Here it go, right here. Isaiah 3. So we're going to go to 16. Y'all going to get some real understanding, daughters of Zion, today. What meant, all right, Yahweh will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people. Okay? With our ancestors, the ancients of people. He's going to enter into judgment. And the princes thereof, for the princes among us, for ye have eaten up the vineyard. The spoil of the poor is in your houses. Here we go. We got some wicked. Do we ever not be wicked? Like, aren't y'all tired of hearing us being in a wicked state? Like, my goodness, are we ever going to please y'all? What mean ye that ye beat my people to pieces and grind the faces of the poor? Said Yahuwah of hosts. Here go Yahuwah Sabaoth. Here he coming to this the drama. That's the drama spirit right there. Moreover, Yahuwah said, because the daughters of Zion, here we go. Moreover, here, listen up, ladies. Listen up very clearly. Moreover, Yahuwah said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go and making a tinkling with their feet. Okay, so the daughters of Zion were haughty, feeling themselves, as in today, right? Fly, beautiful. Now understand something, guys. This is before he cursed their head. So before the Most High cursed your head, daughters of Zion, y'all had the most beautiful hair out of all women in existence. If you see a Black woman today whose head is not really cursed and her hair is long and full, it's extra. Like most other nations, all their hair is always long. It's straight, right? It's just long and straight. You're just used to it. But when you see that daughter of Zion, it be like full. It's just like a crown. It's next level, right? So your hair would go to your feet. Your hair would grow to your feet, like us men do. See, my head hasn't been cursed. My hair grows to my feet. I cut it off my butt, down back of my legs, right? So y'all will fly, okay? So you are haughty, full of yourselves, right? And you walk with your neck stretched out. You know what I mean? Like your ish don't stink, okay? So you walk around like you fly. They're doing it right now in the street, right now. Neck all stretched out. You know that like that. Like I ain't looking at nobody like, I'm too fly. I ain't looking at nobody. With the other, no disrespect, but a lot of the other nations, and this is just real stuff, the other nations will walk and say hi to me. Literally. They be like, hi. I'll be like, hi. You know, they walk looking around. Hello. But not the daughter of Zion. They walk around. Can't nobody touch. The fly ones? Oh, please, let's keep it real here. We don't keep it real at Mashiach Assembly. They walk around, necks outstretched. Don't say nothing to me. I'm too fly, right? They too fly, right? They ain't trying to look at nobody like me, all right? They were haughty, and they walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes. First of all, the fallen angel makeup on the eyes, right? Eyes all done up, looking wicked, and wanting, meaning the eyes are looking at, it's seductive. The wanton eyes are looking around to seduce, seeing who they can conquer. Everybody want me. I am the what? I am the God. The black woman is God. You understand that? I am God. I'm walking with stretched forth necks, wanting. Oh, don't let them have their hair. Think about it, guys. You got the woman doing it now, bald-headed scabs that got a weave. Imagine if they all had, when they had their hair. We told you got to put your mind back what Yah is telling you, our ancestors. They had their hair, they crown and glory. They were known for, see, this is what y'all don't know. All the people on nations on the earth known the children of Israel for their beauty. That's why about Yah the other day, and I ain't put the lesson out when we gave the description of Yahushua, and you was like, but the other nations said we were ugly. That's absolutely untrue. We were known as the most beautiful, and every nation looked up to it. And that's why they were haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go. Mincing means you got on high heels. When you got on high heels, you take baby steps, right? Little step, tick, 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 tick. That's mincing as you walk. And as you mince, when you walk, you switch your butt. Remember? So when you got on high heels, you take those baby steps, your butt switches left to right. So you know how you walk? So think about it. They haughty, right? They full of themselves, their neck is up, and they walking like this and switching. Can't tell them nothing. Oh, I could just sit. Can you see it in your eyes? You can envision it. You can envision it. Just open your eyes, open your mind's eye, right? And walking and mincing as they go and making a tinkling with their feet. So it's twofold. Number one, the shoes hit the ground, ting, 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 ting. Number two, they had anklets on. They wore gold. That's why Shaul said, all the gold and ornaments with your braided hair. I'm about to bring this all around for y'all. About to learn something y'all never heard before, right? That's why Shaul was talking about all the gold that you're wearing. So they wore anklets and they had charms hanging off the anklets and they would tinkle as they walked. The gold, it would make noises. So it was like, it was a thing to attract attention to you. So our ancestors had a thing in that time that they would put more tinklets on their anklets and on their bracelets, on their jewelry to tinkle, to draw attention as they walk. It's like cling, 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 cling. So everybody look. You see, wanton eyes. You want everybody to look at you. You see, look at me, same day. The selfie generation, the iPhone generation, look at me, attention whores. That's what it was, look at me. So they walked around mincing and tinkling with their feet. They had the doggone thing on their shoes, tinkling, and on their ankles, and every step was ding-ling-ling, ding-ling-ling-ling, ding, it just riches. You understand that? We were in our land. They had gold and all type of pearls. That's what Paul was talking about. He like, absolutely take all that crap off. So, therefore, Yahuwah will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and Yahuwah will discover their secret parts. What he did was he said, I'm stopping all this foolishness. I'm going to cut it at the head because it's your hair, your glory, your crown and glory. This is where all your glory comes from, that hair. That's that Jezebel thing, letting that hair down, braiding that hair, doing all this stuff. I'm going to stab the crown of your head. And once I do that, it will discover your secret parts. What that means is you will be exposed for all of you who you really are. Now your beautiful hair is gone. Now who are you? Now the real you will be exposed for your secret parts they will discover the truth. You see what I mean? The secret, y'all's not playing. He don't play. In that day, Yahuwah would take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet and their cars and their round tires like the moon. They wore, it's the clothing that they wore. They dressed in very expensive stuff and they had styles. So they had these things that went around their waist that showed off, like that flowed, and then they had the tinkling. Like you see, he said the tinkling of their feet. I told you the ornaments around their waist and thing to make noise, and their cars and the chains, their gold, their chains and their bracelets and their mufflers, and the bonnets and the head, the bonnets. You know, y'all wear bonnets and the head and the ornaments of the legs. They had stuff on their legs, jewelry everywhere, and their headbands. So on their headbands, they was putting rhinestone diamonds. No. Let's get it right. Y'all about to understand something. Y'all about to get a lesson here. They were putting diamonds. They had diamonds. Remember, we in our original land. Okay, they were putting diamonds on everything. Diamonds all in their headbands. You know how we like, ain't nothing new under the sun. You know how we like to bling bling. Y'all know she got those doggone diamond thing all over everywhere, all over her phone, car, everything. It's on everything. Starving because it's in our nature. See, we are the children of Yasharal. It's nothing new under the sun. So they were putting real diamonds. See, now we got the fake, what they call the rhinestones. You can buy it and get it on, put it on the back of your phone, bling, bling all over the license plate. Like if you see a woman's car, she got the diamonds around her license plate. See, ain't nothing changed. They were putting the diamonds in the doggone headbands and the bonnets, diamonds tinkling from the thing, diamonds, right? He said their chains and their bracelets and their mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of their legs and their headbands and the tablets and their earrings, the rings and the nose rings. Who have nose rings? Understand something, daughters of Zion. Those other nations only start wearing that stuff because of you. Understand that. There is no European woman wearing no nose rings and none of that. This is all black people stuff, what you so-called black people, daughters of Zion. You see yourself? See how the Christian church won't even allow you to see yourself? Because if the Christian church taught this, you might see yourself, like that sound like black woman. That sound like us. But listen, the glasses, y'all know y'all put your frames on. Oh, he ain't stopping. And the fine linen and the hoods and your hoodies, your hood dresses with the hoods and your veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. And instead of a girdle, a rent, a rip instead of the girdle that you have to hold yourself in. You ain't gonna have no more girdle, so now your stomach will, what do y'all walk around now? They look all unhealthy. You see, I'm sorry, no disrespect, but the black woman is looking bad. They're out there looking fat. And the other nations is working out. They looking all fit and in shape. Okay, this is you. And instead of a girdle, a rent. And instead of well-set hair, baldness. And instead of a stomach, a girding, the sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. Instead of you having a stomach to be able to, instead of you being tight and girding of your sackcloth, your dress, instead of your, so they were tight, they were healthy, they look like the way the other nations is now. I'm sorry, no disrespect. It'd be the sisters be just as out of shape, and they don't care. They just loud, boisterous, out of shape as they want to be, unhealthy as they want to be, fake eyes, fake eyelashes, fake eyebrows, fake everything, fake nails, everything fake, loud, unhealthy, fat. And the other nations walk around, they in the gym, they walking looking lean, real eyebrows, real hair, real nails. I'm just sorry. It's just, we just keeping it real. This is why the Most High trying to wake you up. You have to see this is a curse. This is what happened, your ancestors. Now I'm about to teach you something that nobody has ever, you never didn't know. Our daughters of Zion, you are so fly. You were so beautiful, and you became haughty and disrespectful, and nobody could tell you nothing, and you would look down on the other nations. You know what I mean? Were they supposed to look up to you? Remember, you are the mother of civilization. You are the mother of them all. So you would look down, turn your nose down into them, right? And what you did, you start seducing all type of nations and men. And what they did, this is why he cursed your head. They started, this is why Paul said it. They started braiding their hair. Now we're about to bring it all around. Now you're going to understand why Paul said what he said. They started braiding their hair. And this time when y'all cursed them, they would braid their hair in all these elaborate braid designs, and they started putting diamonds in the braids. And they started competing with one another to the point where it got so out of hand that one of the daughters of Zion, which was like a princess or whatever, had nothing but diamonds. Her whole head was full of diamonds. And as she walked, the diamonds would just glitter and everybody was diamonds and ornaments and bracelets and tinkling and this and her neck stretched out and butt shaking. And y'all seen it. Can you imagine y'all's face? He said enough is a damn enough. That's why he cursed your head. Nobody taught you that. Now you know. Now you know. He was going to bring it out. I didn't know this time, man. When I started doing lesson, I said, oh, you want me to bring it out? Okay. He said, bring it out. That's why Paul said that. Paul went to them and said, we've seen this before. See, we know what this is. Take that hair, take that stuff out your head. Saying you're repeating the same thing your daughters did. And what are they doing now? Same thing. They got purple hair, blue hair, yellow hair, orange hair, eyelashes all the way out to here, diamonds, red bottoms, naked, butts mincing, haughty, same thing. And so what is he telling you? Cover yourself, remove the curses, come back to your natural covenant, grow your hair back, remove the curses, cover yourself, come back to the garden, take care of your health. That's going to release the weight. If you let go of the dying flesh and blood, your weight going to drop immediately. Your health going to come back immediately. Your shape going to come back immediately. And if you take care of yourself and walk and do a little bit of exercise, you'll be back into your natural glory as the most beautiful creature that ever existed. But you can't tell them nothing. But you're going to learn today. I told y'all this was going to be a good one today. I told y'all, and I told you it was going to be a lot. Praise Yah. Praise Yah. So now y'all understand. That's why your head was cursed. So that's why to the other nations out there, you can't really talk crap. Yeah, you could be like, my hair grows. Like what Tila Tequila said. She's like, my hair just grows. Yeah, I know. You ain't got the curses on your head because you ain't chosen. Yeah, we chosen, but we fell. So yeah, we can't puff ourselves up in that. We gotta take an L. We gotta take that L, Yashua. They can walk around like my hair grows. You know, whatever. You still got to come through our gate to make it to the kingdom. You better watch your step. You better watch what you say, because you still got to come through one of the 12 gates to make it to salvation. So be very careful, other nations. Don't get haughty. Don't get checked. Don't have y'all pull your card, because he'll pull your card. But those of Gentile nations that are his, they ain't haughty. They come in Ahava, like Kiana on here, and the other ones, Mitch and all of them, they come in love. You know what I mean? That's his true children. That's what I said. You know his children. You know it in the spirit. They family. You know, we all family. I know, I feel it. We love them just as much as we love each other. Ain't no change. Ain't no partiality or none of that. That's the true children of Yah. So those ones, Gentiles who are going to be haughty, they're going to get judged anyway. They're going to the lake of fire anyway. Might as well get all haughty. Keep serving your demons. But, yeah. Whew.
Scriptures tell them don't boast against natural branches.
Come on, Brian. Come on, Brian. I love when they help out. I love when y'all help out. Oh, the children of Yah, we are beautiful people. Bible study every Tuesday, 8 p.m. We having a Zoom Bible study. I'm gonna email me for the link. Subscribe to my nephew, Dutch Camera Action.
Shema. I'm a lion of the tribe of Shema. Shema. for watching our videos, and we'll see you in the next video.
And we'll see you in the next video. So like and subscribe.
Our channel.
Yeah.
We are the true Hebrews, the true and real Israelites. We are the true ones that fulfill Bible prophecy and scripture.